so I'm going to start here instead of going all the way to the end. So hopefully there'll be some good stuff here. New chunk slid down. I'll give up there, hopefully without falling this time. Yeah, looks promising. Well, there's my first find of the day. It's just a spoon. I don't think it's silver or anything, but you can never tell. Happy with that. That is an old tube. See what it says. It's an old toothpaste tube. With whitening and healthy teeth. I should imagine it's an old Colgate or something. Here's another spoon. It's in a bit of bad condition, this one. Really fragile. But I'll take it. I saw this thing from down the bottom when I said I could see something with a bit of fancy on. Like it is broke, but whatever it is, not quite sure. Well, there's a few items to go around here yet. Little small bottles as well. Seems to have some sort of seal on that. I think it's a seal or something. Or it might just be bunged up. I'll have that. Just had this in this area. It's a small cog. It's rather out of a clock or a watch or something. I'm going to have a little go around here. There's a lot of iron though, so it's going to be a long time digging. Going through everything, but there's like you can see all the iron content around. Like huge bits. All up there, bars, cans, lids, all sorts, but it may be worth having a go. I think some people might have missed some decent stuff in here. There's been people digging on it previous to me getting here, you can tell that they have. But it is quite a popular place to come. Hang on, there you go, that's what it's probably out of. I think that's the rest of the old clock. It's all wrapped up in plastic. There's some more of it. Must have been stuck on that plate when I chucked it underneath it. Well, it's got possibilities, you never know. I think if this one cracked and that, I might have kept this one. It's the old quarter pint from Northern Dairy's milk bottle. It's what they used to give to the school children back in the 60s and 70s. So, but yeah, it's got a big cracking all the way down there. What a nice little bottle. A couple of old bottles here, they've actually still got the corks in, like that, and half full. I won't fancy any like, but you can see the corks are still well in them. Just had this bottle. I think I'll keep this one. Like it's got an anchor and everything on the bottom there, like an anchor with a rope going round it. Yeah, unusual shape. Small enough for me to keep. I think it's just an old snake lock. Yeah, or a hinge of some sort. It's copper though. Just had this thing, I'm not quite sure what it is. Looks like it's got a bit of patterning on that side. It's quite heavy, but it's not bringing up as iron or anything. I'll get it cleaned and we'll have a look. Just got myself another one of the old lipstick compacts. Like, it's in pretty good condition. It's still even got the slider on at the side there to push it up. The top's a bit corroded, but it's got a bit of fancy on it. So I'll have a look what it's like. I'll get it cleaned up a little bit. Just had this thing, no idea what it is. Looks like it's got some sort of valve on. Don't know if it's been some sort of old gas thing, but not quite sure. It's got an hole up the top there, only halfway through. No doubt I'll be able to make something out of that. Dagger in there. I'm out in the sunshine. What more could you ask for? I am going to hit the beach a bit further down soon. I've nearly done all this. Well, there's the first pound of the day. Let's see if there's a few more. Nice new one, recently dropped. Well, that's nearly my few hours nearly over now. I'm making my way back to the car. Very disappointed with the commercial part of the beach. Loads of alloy. I've only found one coin, which was the pound coin. I know a lot of people have been here. I think more and more people are using card payments now, so... Here's some of the items from my dig yesterday. I didn't get that much really, I was only out for a few hours. Like, you get the usual bits of junk and tap, bits of nails, everything. Same here. I got myself, well, I did find 2 marbles, but I seem to have lost one somewhere. Probably find it later on. This thing, not quite sure what it is. I think it may be an old light switch. This, it's got a bit of a screw in there. Not quite sure, thought it might have been off an old plug hole. Small ring, bracket, well, it's just a, I don't know what it is, a loop. Lipstick compact. I did try opening it and I broke it with it being so clumsy. This thing, not quite sure what it is, just some decorative thing. Got myself a couple of bottles. This one's quite interesting. It's got an anchor underneath. I'm going to get that cleaned up. Luckily I didn't break it. This one, not quite sure, it's still got the top on, there's some black stuff in it. Not quite sure what that is. This thing, it is brass. Hopefully I'm going to get this all cleaned up and see if I can get it moving, see if I can do anything with it, make out of it. Got myself a couple of spoons. This one's in very poor condition. I do think it's another apostle spoon. I'm going to see if I can get it cleaned up. There seems to be some sort of figure. there, but I don't think it's worth cleaning too much. This one looks like it's got a couple of marks there, but I think it'll just be nickel plated silver. This, I do believe it's off an old Meccano set, one of the old wheels where you used to put a bit of string round it. Small cog from a clock. I did find the rest of the clock, but discarded that. I did go on to the commercial part of the beach after I'd been on the cliff, and that's the only coin I found. I thought I may have found a few more. Very disappointing, but a pound's a pound. It'll still get put away. This thing, I did actually think it was off an old phone, but I've looked into it. It does say electric there, and it's the old light switch. There should be a lever on there. So that was interesting, looking up and finding about that. I'd just like to say thanks to everybody for watching these videos, subscribers new and old. If you do like them, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thanks once again. See you on the next one.